Hello, beautiful people. For our journey today, you will need a bolster or some big pillows, and perhaps the support of a block or a blanket. We will begin in butterfly pose, and you're invited to fold or roll up your blanket to place underneath you to give you a little more lift. Bring the soles of the feet together, creating that diamond shape with your legs, feeling into your edge on how close to the body you want to pull in the feet. When you find that edge, wrap your hands over the toes. Inhale as you lift the chest and create space between the vertebrae. And as you exhale, bend the elbows to draw the chest towards the mat. Find the edge here once more, and when you do, allow the body to soften, head hanging nice and heavy. For some of you, you may find this hanging of the head quite uncomfortable, so if you need, you can bring a block or two and create a platform for the forehead to rest on. We can often feel resistance to what is happening in our life and hold on to people, places, or things that are no longer serving us. And it's this holding on that keeps us frozen, unable to move forward or change directions. In Taoism, this freezing is what causes blocks, meaning that our qi, our life force energy, and the same energy that's in the flowers, the stars, and keeping the planet spinning in orbit around you, becomes stagnant, causing us both physical and emotional pain. But the nature of qi is to flow like water, unobstructed. And so in our journey today, we will work with the qi in the kidney and bladder meridians, so you can release what's not serving you and gracefully accept what is ready to enter your life next. Through hip opening asanas, you are invited to melt the ice around any spaces that feel frozen and cultivate the qualities of water as the energy begins to flow. When we live in flow, we follow the path of where life wants to take us, and we become available to being surprised by life and trust in being held by life. But this can only happen when we unfreeze and release all of the things we have chosen to carry, which are no longer in alignment with our highest and greatest good. And so as we move through our journey today, contemplate where you are feeling resistance in your life. Whether that resistance is only in this moment, in this week, this month, or this season, where do you find yourself freezing, unable to do something differently? Take a last inhale here, and exhale, let it release. Lifting the body back up and taking the hands behind the back, bring the feet as wide as the mat with the knees pointing towards the stars. And go ahead and slowly take the knees side to side, moving with intention and complete awareness from left to right. Feeling the flow of energy moving down past the hips all the way to the toes. This beautiful, gentle swaying, just opening up the channels. And then coming back into center. From here, bring your feet back together to create that diamond shape. And then sweep your right leg behind you, keeping both legs at 90 degrees. Option to bring your bolster to the top of the mat. Inhale as you lift the arms, creating space in the spine, and exhale as you come to rest your body, either straight down onto the bolster, or if you want a little more, you can come down onto the mat on the forearms, or even down to rest the forehead on the hands. Notice how your knees are feeling here. If you need to use a blanket for some additional support, then take what you need. Taoists understand that everything in our universe and beyond is energy that vibrates at various frequencies. And they understand that this energy, this qi, when it becomes slow, stagnant, or stuck, it's because of an emotional block or pain. They also understand that we are empowered to alchemize the frequencies in and around us and dissolve these blocks so that the qi can flow freely again through a dissolving meditation. And so if you're willing, find a place in your body right now that feels contracted or uneasy. It doesn't have to make logical sense. Just notice what your body shows you. What are you feeling in that space? What emotion is present? Does it have a color or a shape? Notice the part of you that wants to resist and move away from the experience too. And call in compassion and curiosity to continue holding this. Now see if you can let this emotion simply be here, to take up a little space. And just hold it here. And take your last breath here. Exhale it out. Lifting the body back up. Take the hands behind you for a short rebound. So leaning back, feel the space open across the chest and the hip flexor. And hold here, staying connected with each breath. Sensing what's moving. Staying present with the moment. Taking a beautiful inhale and a gentle exhale. Come back into center. Place the bolster to the side And with so much intention, bring both legs together, straightening the legs out as we prepare for a caterpillar. Option here to use the bolster over the thighs or straight down the legs for additional support if you like, or no props at all. Then inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale as you hinge at the hips, allowing the body to fold forward, softening into the pose, letting the head be heavy, arms by the side. And if you want some additional neck support, then use a bolster and a block to bring the earth closer to your forehead to rest on. And keep your attention on that location in your body that's holding the emotion. Continue to stay present with it. You're not trying to change it. Just let it be. And see if you can notice it softening and releasing in its own timing, without you having to do anything more than notice. Final breath, coming back into center. And from here, bring your feet back together to create that diamond shape once more. And this time, sweep your left leg behind you, keeping both legs at 90 degrees. Option to bring your bolster to the top of the mat. And inhale as you lift those arms, create the space between the vertebrae, and exhale as you come to rest your body on the bolster or directly down to the mat. And bring your awareness back to that location. Feel what is still here. And visualize the space. Is it still like ice? Or has some of it melted away? Perhaps all of it. Let yourself feel what you need to feel to move the energy. Last breath in here. Exhale it out, lifting the body back up. Take the hands behind you for a short rebound once more, leaning back, opening the front body. Feeling the breath fill you up, waving in and out. Feeling the chi begin to move. Feeling stagnation release with the exhale. Now go ahead and move the bolster to the side and bring the knees to point towards the stars and take the feet as wide as the mat. Lift your hips and find a soft yogi squat. Let the feet turn outwards, bring the hands together in prayer, elbows inside the knees, and let the body be heavy here. Start to rub the hands together, generating some heat for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pause and sense that heat moving down from the hands all the way through the body, melting away anywhere that still feels a little frozen. Like a warm wave or a thermal spring, this heat just moving through the body, down the arms, the chest, the hips, all the way to the feet. And take a loving breath in and exhale, release. Start to take your weight from side to side. Maybe your head naturally moves with it. You can bring the hands down to the mat if that's supportive, just gently swaying, moving like a wave, like a flow of a river, allowing yourself to be guided by the movement. Then coming back to stillness, heel toe the feet together just wider than hip width. Bring your hands down to the mat and slowly start to lift the hips up. Head hangs heavy, find a soft forward fold, bend the knees, and grab a hold of the elbows. Let gravity support you. Let gravity release from you the people, places, or things that aren't serving you any longer. Feel them draining from the crown of your head, moving towards the earth and out of your body. Take a full breath in here. And exhale with a big sigh, releasing the hands and sinking the hips back down and finding a tabletop position. From here, bring the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Option to bring a block underneath the left hand to support with opening the chest. And with your right hand above your right knee, gently press the leg away as the foot rolls onto the side. Meet your edge and stay steady with your breath. Now go ahead and let your right foot roll back and find your option for lizard. That could be with your hands on your knee with your chest staying upright, or maybe bringing the elbows down onto a bolster, or the elbows onto a block, or even all the way down to the mat. Remembering that this is yin and it's about the edge, not the stretch. Last breath in here, and let's prepare for the other side. So take it back to tabletop. Bring the left foot to the outside of the left hand and guide that knee outwards, letting the foot roll onto its side. Take the block underneath the right hand if that was helpful, and feel the breath moving in and out. Beautiful. Now go ahead and let the foot roll back in and find your option for lizard. Moving slowly with intention and letting the body soften here. Last breath in, breathe it out. Removing all props to the side and coming into a wide-legged child's pose. Allowing your chest to melt down towards the earth. Big toes are touching. Allow the arms to walk forward and soften. Whatever you experience today, I want you to know that it's normal that we carry these ice blocks in our bodies, that our chi is obstructed, that we feel hardened and constricted. Life is often messy and unpredictable, and we do what we can to protect ourselves. But now you can find your way through it. You are stronger than you might think, and you can melt the ice when you can meet yourself with what's present in the moment. might not always be comfortable, but you are capable. Last breath here, breathe it down the spine and exhale, letting it wave back up. Compress the hands gently into the mat. Walk yourself back up to either sit on your heels or find your easy cross-legged pose. Try to stay soft and supple with the body, shoulders and belly. Stay soft and the heart stays open. And just sense the earth underneath you. Feel the flow of chi within you. And find yourself in this moment. go ahead and take in a beautiful long inhalation and a soft releasing exhalation. Bring the palms together in front of the heart space, thumbs touching the heart. And let us close with 3 moments of gratitude. First of all, gratitude for all of the teachers and masters that came before us, that so generously shared yoga with all of us and its evolutions like yin. Secondly, gratitude for yourself for taking this time today to nourish your mind, body, heart, and soul. And lastly, so much love and gratitude from me for being a part of this journey. I wish you a beautiful day, and we'll see you in the next class.